Guys, welcome back to coding mode. In the previous lecture I showed you an amazing trick how you can just go to your internet, download any project from GitHub and use it in your Android Studio, understand the code, work on it. Even you can make your own project which will be having the features from that downloaded project. Okay, so it was about that video. If you haven't watched that video yet, I strictly recommend you go there, watch that video, because I'm sure that's gonna help you a lot. Okay, it was about that one. Now this lecture is also gonna be very important as a interview point of view. When you are an Android developer, you go for an interview, for a job interview, for an internship interview, you represent there as a yourself as an Android developer. The most expected question that you get from there is, have you ever worked on Google Maps? Have you ever created any application which is having a Google map in it? This is the most important and most expected question you get from an interview or from any other point of view. Okay, but most of the beginners really are not happy with this in this Google map thing, because they find it pretty much complicated to work with it. It gets a lot of errors, but I try to make it as simple as possible to make you understand. Within few minutes you can just use this Google map in your own Android app. Okay, let's get started. So I have already created some steps here. You have to follow them one by one. The very first step that you have to do is to create a new project with the Google Map activity. Let's get started, okay, with a practical thing. I'm opening my Android Studio, and here I will go to the File and New Project. Great. Okay, previously we saw we always kind of choose this empty activity, but here I would like to use the Google Map activity. You can go use the empty activity and code everything by yourself. Code of what? Code of this Google Map. All the codings you do by yourself. But if someone has already coded that Google Map activity for you people, all the coding is set, debugged, and compiled, why you need to reinvent the wheel? There's no point of doing that. You already have a prepared material, you just have to use it. So instead of going to empty activity and creating your own Google activity, Google Map activity by code and all, just simply go here and choose this Google Map activity. It will kind of save you a lot of time. Okay, name it something like your choice. Simple Maps. Finish. Very simple. Okay, our project is almost ready for work. Okay, let's wait, let it finish, and it will by default open the activity. Okay, it's here. You can see the Google Map API. What is the second step? We have done the first step, that is create a new project with Google Map activity. We are done with this thing. The next thing is copy the link from Android and paste it in your browser. It will open Google console. Let's check where is this link in our Android Studio. Okay, here is the link. Google_maps_API.xml. It's in the values. You can see here. Now you just have to copy this entire guy from here. I'm copying it and go to your browser. Paste the link and it will open the Google console for you. Okay, it's Google API console. Okay, let's create the project, new project. I don't want any these are my existing projects where I have used the Google Map. I don't want this. I want to create a new project. Enabling API. You can see this, it's working. Okay, create API. Yeah, that's what we need. Here is our API, which we have to use in our Android. So I'm gonna copy this. I have already mentioned in my step. API is created. Now copy the API and paste it in the Android Studio. Let's check where we have to paste it. Paste it in the Android Studio. Let's check. So here is my link. I am just clicking here. It's copied. I'll go to Android. You can see just below this link that we previously copied. Here you can see it's asking your key. Instead of this, you have to paste your API. We are done. There's nothing what we have to do. We are almost done. Just check. This step is already completed. Now the last thing that we are left with is this, which is an optional step. Just go to your browser. What you have to do, if you can just simply go to the map activity.java, you will, you see this is code by itself. You haven't created anything, it's by default present here. But just go here on map ready method. You can see it has created the by default location of Sydney with its latitude and longitude. But I want, whenever I open my Google map, it should open the location of my choice. For that, just go to the Google, your browser. Simply type Google Maps. Open the Google map. Check your location. Okay, there is a Srinagar. I will simply click on the Srinagar and right click. Okay, right click on it. You can see there is an option. What is here? I'll click on it. Oops. You get the latitude and the longitude. Just copy this. Paste it just here. We are done. All we have to do is to change the reference variable, which some people call it an object, which is not an object exactly. Okay, it's like an object, but basically it's something that refers to an object. It's a reference variable. So I will choose the Srinagar. Okay, here it goes like this. I will change it everywhere. Okay, marker in Srinagar. We are ready. What we have to do is we have to run our project. Let's go here. Okay, it's finding my emulator is here. Okay, let's see how it works. Okay, we got our Google map. There is the marker. Yes, we are there. Can just check. The marker is exactly where we wanted it to be. Can just wait. Maybe due to the low internet connection, it's not showing the details. Okay, it's almost loading the data from the Google map. You can see the locations is there. Okay, here's a Srinagar. Hope you like this video. Subscribe for the amazing content. Take care.